We shaking the dice. We shaking the dice. We shaking the dice. We shaking the dice. You know, they ain't try to let me go live on my other contraption. So, you know, we can't let them stop the show, right? Right. And it's all because if you experiencing bad weather out there, I need y'all to hit my like button for me, man. You know, it's going on. It's going down out here, man. You know, where y'all from? Where y'all at? Let me know what's going on out there in the world, Craig. Let me see if I'm live, though. Yes, sir. Let's go into my show. All right, so we live. I can see what's going on in my chat and everything, man. You know, let me hit my like button for me. You understand me? Yes, Turki al-Sheikh. Damn, I want to know if I can adjust something right quick. Hold on, y'all. Because I don't like how that looks. Okay, so he's a little too low. We need him to go a little bit higher. I'll see how that looks. Let's save that. Got it? Got me? Alright. That's a little better. But you know what? I don't like how that looks either. Hey man, you know I'm just doing my thing. It's early in the morning, so you gotta forgive me. Alright, so let's raise the roof. Right there. That should be great right there. Right by his ear. Alright, let's try that one. Abracadabra. There we go. Now we working and cooking with fish grease, baby. Now we working and cooking with fish grease. Do you hear me? That's what I like to see. And one thing for sure, two things for certain. Turki al-Sheikh need to go ahead and put the press on Tank, man. Let him know what he working with, G. Go on, let the man know what you working with. Let me see if I can share this. Let me copy this link right quick. All right, let me get out of here. Go to my Twitter. Let me see. I'm talking about, man, this weather been so horrendous. I don't know what else to say about it. You know, that weather came, they had a tornado warning when I was at the dentist yesterday. They didn't want me to leave. I'm like, lady, I'm getting out of here. You understand me? I'm getting out of here. Now, how do I post? Okay, let me post. Let me paste this in the chat. You know, see what I got for a little poster. Go to my gallery. Man, I'm really learning on the fly about this YouTube shit, man. In this computer age that we live in, man, you got to adapt. You got to adapt. You can't be the same, man. Now I gotta get one with Tank on it, man. Yeah, that's a good one. I'm gonna use that one. You know what I'm talking about? Let's post that on my Twitter. So what y'all think, though, man? You think Tank gonna come to the light, or is Tank going to, what you would say, retire, basically, you know? It's a real question that people should be asking right now because we don't want to see Tank retire, especially if he don't fight Shakur. Oh, no, no, no. Fuck no, man. You ain't getting away that easy. That's greasy. Yeah, man, I had to go live on my bat line, man. The weather's so fearful and frightful down here. This shit is wild, man. Like, the times are changing, man. I know it's springtime, man, but out of the blue, tornadoes popping up, and you'll see. It's a storm brewing, man. You know, not just in the weather, but in the world, especially in the world of boxing. You know, we got guys out here. Y'all seen the footage of, let me go to it. Y'all seen the footage of Lamont Roach? He training, Tank training, everybody training, man. And let me see what Bam Rodriguez said.
At that age are not competing.
I think that just says a lot about, you know, the type of fighter Manny Pacquiao is, the stardom he has. I mean, he's what, 46, 47?
He's 46.
And people are still excited to see him fight. So, I mean, I think Mario is going to go out there and just put a beating on Manny. I think Manny's a little too old. But, I mean, he's a legend. He already did what he did. So I really don't see a reason for him to come back. But if he wants to go in the ring with Mario, then I guess Mario has to show him that, you know, he has the youth, and, you know, Manny Pacquiao shouldn't just stay retired.
Yeah. I mean, that's what a lot of fans are saying,
Yeah.
and you know, are still kind of disbelief. But even, you know, looking at, you know, social media, the fans they're thrilled just to see him back. So just to have him in the ring, you know, and fighters at that age are not competing.
I think that just says a lot about, you know, the type of fighter Manny Pacquiao is, the stardom he has. I mean, he's what, 46, 47?
He's 46.
And people are still excited to see him fight. So, I mean, that just says a lot about him and what he's done in his career. So, like I said earlier, to see a friend I grew up with fight Manny Pacquiao is going to be pretty cool. And in the same night. So, it's a huge night for San Antonio boxing.
That's your friend.
Mario's going to go out there and just put a beating on Manny. I think Manny's a little too old. But, I mean, he's a legend. He already did what he did. So, I really don't see a reason for him to come back. But if he wants to go in the ring with Mario, then I guess Mario has to show him that, you know, he has the youth, and, you know, Manny Pacquiao shouldn't just stay retired.
Yeah. I mean, that's what a lot of fans are saying, and you know, are still kind of disbelief. But even, you know, looking at, you know, social media, the fans they're thrilled just to see him back. So just to have him in the ring, you know, and fighters at that age are not competing.
I think that just says a lot about, you know, the type of fighter Manny Pacquiao is, the stardom he has. I mean, he's what, 46, 47?
He's 46.
And people are still excited to see him fight. So, I mean, that just says a lot about him and what he's done in his career. So, like I said earlier, to see a friend I grew up with fight Manny Pacquiao is going to be pretty cool. And in the same night. So, it's a huge night for San Antonio boxing.
Well, you heard Bam. I don't agree with him. I don't agree with him at all. He gonna probably be doing his thing early. Manny gonna move. Manny gonna move early. He gonna have the energy early. And he gonna box. And you all know, everybody that watch boxing know Mario Barrios. What's up, Jordan? Everybody know Mario Barrios get tired late. He's a front runner. And now you know that Floyd Mayweather has contacted Mario Barrios before the Manny Pacquiao fight, trying to get him to fight in Dubai. Why would Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather that is, contact Mario Barrios before the Pacquiao fight and try to get him to fight in Dubai? Is Mario Barrios a PBC guy? And if he is a PBC guy, is Floyd Money Mayweather Pretty Boy Company? In other words, how could Floyd not know that Mario Barrios was about to fight Manny Pacquiao? And where did Manny Pacquiao come from? And how will this fight play out? And who will the winner fight? And when you rewind that track, ask yourself again, why did Floyd contact Mario to fight in Dubai? Out of all the places in the world that you can fight. Maybe Manny Pacquiao is a bigger bag for Floyd. Maybe win, lose, or draw. Floyd got a fight coming up soon. And it's with Turki. Bet your bottom dollar. Make your mama holler. Grab her by the collar. Give a couple dollars. Hey, hold on, y'all. I gotta check on Booby. But listen to this shit.
But I mean, he's a legend. He really did what he did, so I really don't see a reason for him to come back. But if he wants to get in the ring with Mario, then I guess Mario has to show him that he has a youth, and Manny Pacquiao should have just stayed retired.
Yeah. I mean, that's what a lot of fans are saying, and are still kind of just believed. But even looking at social media, the fans they're thrilled just to see him back. So just to have him in the ring, and fighters at that age are not competing.
I think that just
that's his friend.
About, the type of fighter Manny Pacquiao is, the stardom he has. I mean, he's 46, 47? And people are still excited to see him fight. So, I mean, that just says a lot about him and what he's done in his career. So, like I said earlier, to see a friend I grew up with fight Manny Pacquiao is going to be pretty cool. And at the same night. So, it's a huge night for San Antonio boxing.
That's his friend.
Mario's going to go out there and just put a beating on Manny. I think Manny's a little too old. But, I mean, he's a legend. He really did what he did. So, I really don't see a reason for him to come back. But if he wants to get in the ring with Mario, then I guess Mario has to show him that he has a youth, and Manny Pacquiao should have just stayed retired.
Yeah. I mean, that's what a lot of fans are saying, and are still kind of just believed. But even looking at social media, the fans they're thrilled just to see him back. So just to have him in the ring, and fighters at that age are not competing.
I think that just says a lot about the type of fighter Manny Pacquiao is, the stardom he has. I mean, he's 46, 47?
He's 46.
And people are still excited to see him fight. So, I mean, that just says a lot about him and what he's done in his career. So, like I said earlier, to see a friend I grew up with fight Manny Pacquiao is going to be pretty cool. And at the same night. So, it's a huge night for San Antonio boxing.
That's all it is to it, man. That's his friend, so of course he gonna say that. Of course, if a horse is a horse, of course. Hey, don't you hate when you got a black remote control and you can't find that bitch because it's dark in your house? That's what I'm going through right now. I gotta get something for Booby to watch. What's up, Booby? You wanna watch TV? Say what's up to the world. Come here. Say hey.
Hey.
Big girl. You wanna eat? You want an apple? Alright, so back to what I was saying, man. A lot of times, man, these fights be happening for a reason. You want to hear her? This her favorite song, man. She love Flipper T. Hey, on me. Yeah. Sing it, Booby. Hey, hype me up. Don't get hyped up too early now. Hey. Come on. Hype me up. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Sing it, booby. Don't you say them words, though. You can say, hype me up. Yeah. Man, my baby love that little song, man. I don't know why she love that song. That lady talk crazy in that song. That lady talk crazy as hell in that song about niggas, man. I really don't. I like the beat. And then when I started really listening to what she was saying, I was like, damn, she don't fuck with us. Results. At all. At all. Now she want to hear her other favorite song. You gonna get me copyright, booby. Move. I'm gonna play it for you. Because you gonna get me copyright, booby. She love this little song. Hold on. She like all them little songs, man, that the grown folks like. Y'all see I got that robot wife coming. Y'all think I'm playing, boy. Here you go, boo. There you go. Go on, dance for him. Come on, dance. Yeah. Yeah. Go on, Dan. Don't be ashamed now. Go ahead. Oh, she being ashamed now. She being ashamed now. As soon as I put this camera down, it's over with. You want a waffle? Don't start dancing now, booby. I try to put you on the spotlight. Boots on the ground. Let's go. Where the fans at? That's how you like to wake up, booby? She like to wake up to singing and dancing, man. I like that, baby. Uh-oh. Come on. Let's go. Yeah. Come on now. Show them your moves now, man, because I got video of you dancing. She acting stanky now. You acting stanky. Hey, I ain't gonna put you on camera no more. I ain't gonna put you on camera no more. You wanted to hear that song, you knew it was gonna get me copyrighted. I ain't gonna put you on camera no more. I ain't gonna even put you on camera no more. You ain't do the dance for me. That's all good, but yo, man, back to what I was talking about, man. You know, it's a lot of stuff I wanted to, let me turn this down. That's too loud, boo. Yeah, man, I wanted to talk about a whole bunch of shit, man. This Lamont Roach fight coming up, boy. Hey, man, if Tank can win, bro, you know he not gonna fight Shakur, right? You know he not gonna fight that man, right? So who he gonna fight? He ain't gonna fight Keyshawn. Keyshawn got a lot of trouble with Edwin coming up, G. He got a lot of trouble with Keyshawn coming up, man. Y'all don't think that's a big troubling fight for Keyshawn? You don't think that's a troubling fight for Keyshawn? Huh? I'm gonna let Booby dance for you. Booby, dance for him right quick. Dance for him. Hey, but that's a big ass fight, man. That nigga might lose this fight. Ain't nobody thinking he can lose this fight coming up. Y'all say it's definite that Keyshawn gonna beat Edwin De La Santo because he took a big layoff? Boy, it's a lot at risk because Turkey got a bag for him whether he win or lose, but man, you want to win. Don't take this shit for granted. He in good shape. Y'all say he beefing with Shakur. I don't believe it. I don't believe that one bit. You believe that, Booby? I'd rather you listen to that song than Flipper T. She love Flipper T, man. I should have never let her hear that song, man. But I like Flipper T. Because I know she the average female around here, man. Somebody don't need no nigga for shit. Man, please. We tired of hearing that shit. Ain't that right, fellas? What the fuck? What the hell am I good for, nigga? Shit. You don't need no nigga for shit. You don't even need your son. You teaching your son that you don't need no nigga for shit. He gonna grow up thinking all women don't need niggas, man. Women need niggas. Niggas need women. It's all both ways. Part twice, man. Need, not want, need. We need each other. Ain't that right, boo? Yeah, we need each other out here in these streets, man. We the most separate people in the world, man. You notice that? The African Americans? We the most separated in the world, Craig. Damn, booby. Dan, do this. Do the twist. You can't do no dance. Y'all, she got a dance move she made up herself, though. She's shame now. I'm going to get you a fan. That's what she want. She want a fan because she be shaking her hands when that part come on. That's a new song right there, booby. You ain't never heard that. Me and my booby be kicking it, y'all. I'm sorry, man. Y'all gonna have to get to know her. Booby like to fight too, man. I just want to let y'all know that. Booby know how to throw a double jab. And she ain't even 3 yet. Booby know how to throw a double jab, and she know how to keep punching. She know how to go round and round. She know how to do all that. You know what I'm saying? So get ready. I might got me another Alicia Baumgartner without the drugs, nigga. I got me a Alicia Baumgartner without the drugs, a southpaw too. Yeah, nigga, she gonna be kicking ass whether she box or be a doctor. She gonna know the ones and twos at a young age. So when she go to school and the girl be, you know what I'm saying, mad at her because she pretty and got her hair done. That's one thing I do say about her mammy. Her mammy keep her dressed up and keep her hair done and everything, man. Keep her pretty like a little girl supposed to be. But she's soft as baby tissue, and that's why I got to step in at. I don't want my little baby getting beat up on at school, getting her hair pulled and all that there, because she's scared to fight the big girls. She's going to be hurting them little girls, man. They going to suspend her a few times, watch. But she a wildfire right now. You'll see. You don't want to see that? Them some old people dancing. Yeah, man, she gonna be a wildfire, boy. We're gonna play something what I wanna hear now, booby. We wanna play I'm sick of being lonely. I'm sick of being lonely. You wanna hear that? Come on. Yeah, man, you know, so we don't know what's gonna happen with Tank. Alright, we'll put it on what you wanna watch. What you want? You so spoiled, I don't know what you wanna watch.
No.
What? What you want?
No.
No, 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 no.
No.
Alright. I'll tell you what, I got something for you.
No.
I know exactly what you want to watch. You think I don't know? I know exactly what you want. Well, right there. You don't see it? Play that. You spoiled it a mother. You gonna watch that? I don't know what you wanna watch. What you wanna watch? What about this? You wanna watch that? You wanna watch that? What else you wanna watch? I gotta ask her in advance. She just like her mama. She gonna cry about every damn thing. You are who raised you now. That's what I'm trying to get in her life. But you know that crying shit don't work on me. As soon as she started crying, her mama tried to give her some candy or some chips. All kind of bullshit. Not me. I changed the TV for you and all that, but I'll let you cry. I let my first daughter cry. And my first baby mama used to get mad at me, man. That little baby used to be crying and I'm talking about screaming her lungs out. And I'd be sitting there motherfucker on the phone or something, man, just watching her, making sure she don't choke or nothing, you know. And once I feed you, I change your little diaper, and I play with you for a little minute. Yeah, it's time to lay down and go to sleep. And if you cry yourself to sleep, you just cry yourself to sleep. And that's how it's supposed to be. When you let your children run you, you're going to go crazy and they're going to grow up Still running you. That's why I like Floyd Mayweather, man. He kicked his dad out the gym. You know, it ain't a lot of times I get to spend time with my daughter, man. So when I do, I'm gonna do it. And we still going live. You just gonna hear the little baby cry. Like a lot of these Tank fans be doing. And Devin Haney fans too. I can't skip over y'all. Y'all some crying mother lovers. Y'all be crying like bitches, man. Especially when you got beat up by Ryan. Yeah, when that man got beat up by Ryan Garcia, man, on them drugs, y'all couldn't take it, bro. Y'all couldn't take it, man. That shit hurt y'all's soul, bro. This nigga Edwin is a danger, though. I don't care what nobody say.
Stunned, and De Los Santos the first to hit the mat. There's an uppercut that stunned Valenzuela. My goodness, a right hook that stuns Valenzuela. He's down on the ropes. What an answer from De Los Santos. He is allowing Valenzuela time to recover. This is huge because Valenzuela certainly looked in worse shape than what De Los Santos was after his knockdown. And now Ray Corona is taking a point from De Los Santos. Said he's ready. Let's see what happens now. And now a huge left hand that stuns Valenzuela. And again, the jab stuns De Los Santos, trying to finish this off in round two. Valenzuela, even though he was able to score a knockdown, another shot, and Valenzuela's on the ground. He has been rocked several times already, and we're still in round three. A straight left, and referee Ray Corona calls a stop to it. And Valenzuela still on shaky legs. He can barely stand. What an upset.
What an upset. What an upset, man. That'll be terrible for Keyshawn, bro. If he get did like Rayo, what y'all gonna say? See the pig?
No.
You being mean. But yeah, if Rayo get in that ring, man, again, man, I hope it's with a tune-up because he need to get his senses together after that Antoine Russell fight. He need to get his senses together. You know, Edwin hurt him. You know, he went through a couple little slight battles before that, but you know. I like Rayo. And then another thing, Edwin De Los Santos probably benefited.
No.
He might have benefited from this rest. And what if he benefited from taking the time off and getting himself together? What if? Everybody thinking about Keyshawn beating Edwin and moving on to the next fight. What if it take 2 fights to beat Edwin and move on to the next fight? What if we got to get a rematch? Ain't nobody trying to see a rematch with Keyshawn and Edwin. back in Virginia in front of your home crowd. Y'all just so sure Keyshawn gonna beat Edwin, man. It's too much like a upset to me. Now that's a real upset if you ask me. Look at this shit. We're gonna run that shit back. That was really a flash knockdown if you really look at it. Caught him on the back of the head. Or on the side of his ear, yeah. It caught him, it rocked his, you know what I'm saying, got him a little dizzy. He got up and handled business, nigga. He got up and handled business. Sticking that jab. Got caught again coming in wild. That's gonna hurt him against Keyshawn. He a dog though. Look at that shit. This nigga throwing combos from every ritual angle you can think of, nigga. You talking about Abdullah can throw punches from all angles. Nigga, Edwin De Los Santos gonna beat you from all angles. Slanging them things, nigga. And you see how they took the motherfucking point to give him a rest like Devin Haney. He know it. Rayo know it. With the rest and all. Edwin like, man, come on, man. He said, that's okay, Papi. Bless you. He said, that's okay, Papi. I'm gonna stick that side jab. You seen that side jab? This nigga got pizzazz. Look at that triple jab, man. This nigga sticking there. He got a stick jab, man. That's why Shakur wanted him in his camp. Look at that shit. Speed, power, rest, recovery. Same fundamentals. I don't think he's young. He look old. Edwin De Los Santos, when you see Edwin De Los Santos, he got the receding hairline, you know, but he look rough in the face. When he's a fighter, he's young, nigga. He's young. Man, Keyshawn in trouble, bro. Keyshawn in trouble, man. Keyshawn in trouble, y'all. That nigga gonna get his first test. And I hope he ain't thinking this shit sweet. You know, when I heard that Shakur told him who to go spar, right? It made me feel like, wait a minute. Who better for Edwin De Los Santos? Huh? Why you not sparring with me? Is he sparring with Keyshawn? Is Shakur sparring with Keyshawn? They still in the gym with each other? Is Shakur and them, you know, they say they beefing. Called them weird and all that, I guess. You know, I ain't paid no attention to it because I don't believe it's beef. You know, what if Shakur want that man to figure it out by himself? You know, give him the same guys he sparred for Edwin. You know, you can keep feeding the man, but you know, teach him how to fish. Maybe he trying to teach Keyshawn how to fish. I don't know. I want to see him with all the help he gets, see Edwin De Los Santos be the best Edwin De Los Santos in that fight. And people still putting off, or he, been on a big break and he been doing this and that, but they want him to be off. They don't want him to be the 100% Edwin that could have benefited from rest. He could have benefited from it, bro. That man could have benefited from that rest, bro. And don't nobody want to see Keyshawn lose or nothing, but this nigga talking about fighting T.O. He telling Turkey, make the fight happen. Y'all looking past him. Y'all looking on to the next fight with Tank. You know what I'm saying? Same with Shakur. You know what I'm saying? So, ain't nothing definite. What if them 100 punches around do affect, you know what I'm saying, Shakur Stevenson? And so pay to do get him. What if? And I like to do that because shit be happening. You be like, damn. They gone. And be like, damn. Don't cuss. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. Go over here. It's wet. Yeah, but man, it's good I got my little baby. I can wash my potty mouth. Keyshawn in trouble, bro. Don't tell me he been on a break. He rusty. Sometimes that break can help you, man. That rest and recuperation, bro. Run that shit back, man. He got a crisp jab, G. You know what I'm saying? He got caught with a flash, if you ask me, right on his ear. Hold on, run that shit back. I ain't have it in the camera. This weather's so frightful out here, man. Yeah, he got caught right on his ear with that shit. Rayo got power. Keyshawn got power too. I would love to see that fight. They better watch that one, man. This boy, he can throw him from any angle too. Say Tim Bradley dropped a key verse Evan breakdown yesterday. Good breakdown. Hey man, this is a great fight for Edwin, bro. A great comeback fight after a loss from Shakur. You supposed to lose to Shakur, right? You supposed to lose to Shakur. He got that Devin Haney rest. Take that point. Get a brother a break. He knew it. He knew that fight wasn't gonna motherfucking last too much longer, man. Edwin knew it too. He's like, come on, man. That's okay, Papi. Back to it. Sticking that jab. Watch this jab. See that shovel jab? He shoveled it and turned it into a hook type jab, man. This nigga tripled this jab right there, man. Come on, man. Y'all didn't see that? Come on, G. Come on, G. Look at what I'm looking at, G. Hold on. Look at that. Watch this here. One. Bop, bop. This nigga not playing with this boy. Rocking him. Ready to exchange with Keyshawn.
I'm whipping.
You don't want the pig? Alright, here I come. You know, that might happen, bro. That might happen. That might happen. And if it happen, niggas gonna be having their mouth wide open like, damn. All because he took the man for granted. Now, you might say he ain't taking him for granted. I don't know that. It sounds like you looking past something. Looking like you looking past something, G. You say Edwin doing that at like 22 years old. Hey, listen, I think they think Edwin is old, bro. He a young nigga. He like Schofield and them. He can afford to lose young. He gonna be here for a minute. That's why Shakur wanted to get that nigga in his team. That's a threat. Not to him, but, you know, to a lot of people. You say Lemos caught Key, but Key was first, so it took the steam off. Yeah. For sure. That's definitely. He definitely caught him. Edwin can take a punch, even though that one knockdown from El Rayo, that was off, you know, throw your equilibrium off when you get hit by your ear. And one on his chin, and one on his nose, and one on his lip, and one on his body. It was on, you know what I'm saying, the ear. And that shit'll weeble wobble you and throw any man off. Especially if you were swinging a punch and throwing a punch at the same time, your momentum, it's gonna knock you down. You watch that shit again. Shout out to Top Rank, man. Top Rank be putting them boys through the rigmarole. Hold up, let me take that out. They ain't know Edwin was gonna do this to this boy. You know, speaking in English, huh? That's okay, papi. You know, he was throwing a punch at the time when he got caught. You understand me? And got caught on that ear. You know, El Rayo gonna swing him too now. You come in there with that motherfucking, that nonchalant attitude, like you can just do what you want to Edwin. It ain't gonna work like that because he got power. While you throwing yours, both, what is, like you say, when both of them connect like Lemos. I gotta see it. Lemos ain't like Edwin. I got Edwin beating the shit out of Lemos. Taking that point, putting that Devin Haney down. Ryan Garcia was plugging Devin in that round, man. Round 7, stinging his ass. Had that nigga holding on for dear life. Edwin like, man, come on, Papi. That's okay. Back at it. Stick it. Stick it. Watch this here. Look at that triple jab. You seen that shit? He was turning that motherfucker, boy. He was turning that shit. Catching that boy easily. Just slanging them things. You don't want that man to do that. You don't want him to do that. Not the Keyshawn. Ain't nothing on, booby. You want to play with your toys? You done seen all this. Yeah, that man to get hurt, bro. You say the Shakur versus Edwin fight will age like one. Man, let me tell you. This fight gonna be tough. She mad because ain't nothing on. What you want to watch? You spoiled.
No.
What? That? Alright. Yeah, he gonna have a tough time. You say 22 years old, recovering from a shot like that, knew not to get up too fast. Yeah. He's smart. Shakur knew that. Shakur knew that. Let me go to my tablet. Tank, Turkey, and Netflix, man. Oh, here you go.
What up? Tim Desert Storm Bradley. What's that? Back at it again. You already know. Anyways, hey, just got done studying. You know, we're a few weeks away from that Keyshawn Davis and De Los Santos fight.
Oh, shit.
Damn, y'all already know I was going Keyshawn Davis all the way. You know what I'm saying? I even picked him by knockout. And I only picked him by knockout just because of the, year or so long layoff from De Los Santos. Also seeing the pictures of him ballooning up in weight and stuff like that. It's going to be hard to really tear down all that weight. However, man, I'm just letting y'all know right now, if the De Los Santos that come in the ring against Shakur Stevenson, if that dude comes in, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be a challenge for Keyshawn Davis. That's for damn sure, man.
Told you.
That quick first step is ain't no joke, man. That boy is fast. And Shakur got the fastest feet, man, and understanding the distance in the business. And he was able to get the hell out of the way, but Keyshawn is pretty damn good too, but he's not Shakur Stevenson.
No.
Keyshawn will step back. He has a step back game. He will take a couple steps back and he will circle out. But damn, man, if De Los Santos sneaks him, because De Los Santos, he's sneaky, he's tricky fighter, man. Very slick, clever southpaw. Has both punches, has a good jab. He'll come underneath, kind of like how Usyk come underneath the guard with jabs. He'll stab you down low as well. He'll bend his knees, you know what I mean? And he'll do a level change and he'll sneak attack you. But his first step is epic, bro. It is epic fast.
Told you.
And so the first step is basically your draw. You know what I'm saying? Your draw. How quickly can you pull the trigger? How quickly can you close the distance? And De Los Santos seems to be able to close distance rapidly, man.
Rapidly.
Quick. And he catches guys off guard all the time. Sneaky power, speed and power, very sneaky. I would advise Keyshawn Davis to exchange with this guy because he will get caught in between. Absolutely. Keyshawn definitely has the longer arms. He's definitely, I think, the bigger fighter. He's the more active fighter as well. And I would slightly favor him in this fight. But, man, I'm telling y'all, man, if De Los Santos that showed up against Shakur Stevenson comes in the ring and he got an attitude, you know what I'm saying, and he want to win this fight, Keyshawn Davis could be in trouble. Because De Los Santos, he thumping. He thumping with both hands. Straight left hand, that right hand. Keyshawn like to carry that lead hand low, too, especially on the inside. He likes to be in that shield, that Mayweather shield, on the inside. And I'm sure that De Los Santos and people, they see the opportunities that they have, Keyshawn's the type of guy that likes to control, too, on the inside. He's a manipulator, always manipulating balance, always, looking to basically snipe any type of action of his opposition. So, like, if Keyshawn throws a punch, let me give you an example. If he throws a punch and he ain't close the distance quick enough, he gonna step in and smother you, tie you up. He not gonna allow you to work and use those hands. His hand grappling is fire. Keyshawn hand grappling is fire. I mean, that dude will grab your head, grab your neck, grab your hand, grab your arms, anything to disarm you. Keyshawn is great at doing that. Keyshawn is one of those guys that he wants to work and he don't want you to work at all. But De Los Santos is the type of guy that will sit on the outskirts He'll attack quickly in spots, and he hit hard enough to force you out of position.
Right.
You know, and that's where I think he can get Keyshawn, man. He got to force Keyshawn out of position or force Keyshawn to tuck up into that shell like he likes to do, all right? And he needs to look for that uppercut because Keyshawn is available for that uppercut, you know. And on the flip side of that, De Los Santos, he eats left hooks. He like left hooks. He eat left hooks at dinner. Sometimes he'll pull. Even sometimes Keyshawn will pull too. A lot of similarities, but they coming from different styles, different positions, feet positions. So one is southpaw, one is orthodox. But they'll pull back from that hook, you know. And De Los Santos will get off on the angles as well. You know, he takes slight angles on the inside as well. Like, you know, he's an intelligent fighter. De Los Santos can fight, and he has experience, and he's already suffered a loss. So it's not like he's gonna be in there scared. 2 losses.
What I told you.
You know, one is Shakur Stevenson, who's a brilliant boxer. Damn, after watching that Shakur fight too, man, shoot, man. Shakur, man, say what you want to say. Offensively, oh, he can get better. But damn, defensively, Lord, he only had one hand, and he beat this man, De Los Santos, with one hand. Man, I'm talking about impressive. Damn right impressive. Yeah, I know he put everybody to sleep. I get all of that, but god dang it, I was sitting there like, I'm amazed with just the brilliance of his footwork and his eyes, man. Damn. It's going to be tough to beat that dude, man. Yeah. I'm telling you. It's going to be tough to beat Shakur Stevenson, man. You know, the only dude that I see, and I'll get back on the De Los Santos tip real quick, but the only dude that I see that could give him some issues is a guy like Rolly Romero with awkwardly, you know, got that awkward power, you know what I'm saying, who run through red lights, get hit with shots, and come right back. I don't know if Shakur has the power to be able to keep that boy up off of him, you know? But it's I'm talking about the old Rolly, not this new Rolly where he's kind of posturing and taking his time, and he's trying to, you know, bait you in and trying to sneak attack you, similar to what De Los Santos like to do. That's De Los Santos. He'll like to sneak attack you, man. And, you know, De Los Santos, let's get back to De Los Santos anyway. But yeah, I think that's the only guy that can beat Shakur or even come close to beating Shakur. Yeah, I might think I'm sounding crazy, but look, man, I'm going to tell you, man, Marcos Maidana had one of the most craziest, reckless, ruthless styles out there, and he gave Floyd Mayweather issues because of it. So that awkward power, that awkward style, that explosiveness, that first quick step, and a guy that run through red lights and just go for it. Hey, man, look, Rolly got it. He got what it takes, but he got to change that mindset from the counterpuncher and get more aggressive. He going to beat Shakur Stevenson, man. So that's that. Anyways, now moving back to De Los Santos. De Los Santos is tricky, man, because, you know, he shows a lot of vulnerability when you're moving forward on him. You know, when you're pushing him on his back foot, but at the same time, the boy's nice. He snipes like a cobra. God dang. And out of nowhere. Like, you think you got him, think, boom, boom, and he come right back with a quick boom, 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 right back on you. You know what I'm saying? Very active, man. You know, his mentality is something else, too. You know, little spicy. You know what I'm saying? A little spicy, can be a little sour, too, at the same time. A little spicy, a little sour.
Hey, hold on.
What I mean? Because, like, man, sometimes I'm like, man, like, okay, I see you can back him up. I see he looks uncomfortable. But, damn, he's constantly trying to fight out of that position. He constantly trying to fight with not being bullied. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like he knows that's his weakness, and he's trying to cover it up. You know what I'm saying? By just being spiteful and saying, oh, hell no, now you take my leather. Now you take my heat. Let's see if you can take my heat. But areas of vulnerability I see for Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis can't be getting caught lunging. You get caught lunging with that right hand. You know what I'm saying? Occasionally you lunge with that right hand, boy. Yeah. I'm telling you. De Los Santos, he going to come right back with some fire. So you better be reactive, or you tuck up in that shell, be careful, because that dude also has a nasty bolo-type uppercut where he'll find your head, too. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
He definitely will. And then De Los Santos, you better watch that left hook on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that boy can pull with that left hook, and he can place that foot on the inside of your foot, you know what I'm saying, and get that left hook off to the body and also upstairs. You feel me? So, hey, Keyshawn is a motherfucker, too. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my French. But that boy is a bad boy, man. But look, De Los Santos, definitely world championship material for sure. You know, we don't know which De Los Santos is going to show up, but I'm just letting y'all know right now, if the De Los Santos that came against Shakur Stevenson, ooh, we got to fight.
Fight.
We got to fight. It's not going to be one of those
nigga.
tit-for-tat type of fights. Don't even think like that. No. Both these guys are naturally counterpunchers. Both these guys like to have things they wait inside the ring. So it's going to be a high chest, one of them type of fights like, just missed. You know what I'm saying? Type of fights. You know, both these guys going to be very calculated, very respectful because of the power and the IQ that they have. So, you know, if you're going to be watching, all right, you got to look at it from a lens of a boxer perspective, not from a lens of, this is boring. No. Look at the positioning.
Right.
Look who's battling for position and getting the right position to where it favors them. All right? Look at who's landing the cleaner, harder, effective punches. Look at those moments. You know what I'm saying? Look at those moments who's taking rounds off, or at least attempting to take rounds off. You know what I'm saying? Look for the strategies of both these guys. That's what you want to do. The strategies of both these guys. Just don't say, it's boring because nobody is landing shots. That's the beauty about boxing. Okay?
They gonna get there.
Don't get hit. But you can stand right in front of a guy and not get hit. You feel me? And still do some damage your damn self. So, look, it's going to be one of those type of fights. All right? It's going to be one of those type of fights. And don't be surprised if it ends with one shot. It can end with one shot because that's what high chess is.
Right.
High stakes, high match, the high IQ. That's what it is. It can end with one or two moves. One or two moves and it's over with. So, yeah, I just wanted to chime in, man. Hey, look, I'm a little excited about this one.
This nigga for real, though. I've been saying that shit.
Here, anything close, give me a 9 out of 10 with the Shakur fight. That De Los Santos right there. Woo-wee. Hey, Keyshawn Davis. Hey, he could be looking up at the lights. We don't know. That chin got to get tested. And we going to find out if De Los Santos land. Can he take it? All right, that's my time. I'm out. I'm about to go work out. I got to go get my swole on. Yep, I'm heading to the gym right now, believe it or not. Yep, in the dirt path. All right, I'll holler at y'all, man. Peace.
That's what it is, though. That's how I feel. I mean, you know, he gonna win the fight, man. If he take this man for granted, he gonna lose, bro. I'm sorry. He gonna lose, man. And I told y'all, I say, man, listen, don't be listening to these guys talking about he done took a break and he been off too long. That can benefit him as well. You know, that can benefit him as well, G. It's not just a bad thing that you took off. Sometimes your body need R&R, rest and recuperation, man. You got to have that sometimes, man, because these guys take a beating, man. These guys get in that ring, man, and take a beating. So your brain is not meant to be hit anyway. That's why you got a skull to protect it. But we gonna see. I guarantee you, man, these guys gonna get in there and give us some fireworks. It's gonna be a boxing match at first. But eventually, man, these guys gonna start letting them whine because they can't help themselves. That's what they do. That's what they do. They get in there and they give the people what they want to see, man. Let me hear what Abdullah talking about.
What age did Mike Tyson become world champion?
20.
20.
I know you didn't say Mike Tyson. I think I got that whole interview. Hold up. That's like Lamont Roach comparing himself to Evander Holyfield as far as in like an upset. I'd say Buster Douglas. You want to say, no, we ain't the same weight division. No, now you want to say
Holyfield. The similarity with Keyshawn and that Keyshawn's coming up under Terrence, and he's got long arms, but he wants the smoke too. He's got the appetite for smoke too. You are rated number 2 for his belt. Do you have the appetite for smoke for Keyshawn Davis?
Well, absolutely. You know, we're going to see if everybody else got an appetite for smoke. You know, that would be a great fight, you know, if I was given an opportunity. That'd be amazing. You know, I couldn't wait to do it, you know, if we were to fight each other. You know, me being ranked, me being number 2, like I said earlier, I'm going to go put in some work in the gym now. I'm going to have some fun in there and all that. So, you know, that's going to give me some more motivation for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Well, just to be realistic about everything, right? Like, you being 20 years old and chomping at the bit, that's you doing your part. That's you doing what you're saying what you should be saying, right? You should be a dog on a leash that is just, waiting to rip off of that thing and go after it. But at the same time, you have a team, you have a promoter, and I could see that Top Rank would say, well, let Keyshawn move up, and then Abdullah will fight for the WBO belt that he frees up. We're set, and also he's 26, and you're 20. As talented as you are, he's further ahead of his development, and that's is it really realistic that you could be fighting Keyshawn Davis anytime soon?
Forget what age did Mike Tyson become world champion?
20.
20, right? So
I hear you. Yeah.
Abdullah. The reasons why people be so hard on Abdullah is because of that. You want us to answer questions for you. You don't want to answer the questions. These guys need to start calling names like Mike Tyson say. I understand Keyshawn, man, is a big name now. But that's a fight that we want to see. So, you 20 and you talking about you would knock Artem out. Right after Shakur Stevenson dominated him that night, you was on the same card. And you said you would have knocked him out. I don't think so. I would rather for you to fight Artem before fighting anybody else now. I've been saying that. I've been saying I wanted to see Abdullah Mason fight Artem. Artem feels like he got robbed in the Frank Martin fight. I agree with him. I thought he won that fight if it wasn't for the knee. I'm okay with them robbing him because of the knee. You got to know how to survive when someone pokes you in your eye. If you can't smother them, you can't take the chance to dip under that attack and try to grab on for dear life, and do any type of tactics except for take a knee, then you got to take a knee. You got to do what you got to do. He felt like he won that shit 7-5. I ain't got the chat on. My bad. He said, I was just saying that on JDB yesterday. Artem got good experience and know how to survive. He is tough. Anyone, man. Anyone.
Mom.
Go sit down. Go watch TV. You want to play with Dad? You want to talk on live? Say hey. Say what's up.
What's up?
Say my name Booby.
Baby.
She can say boo. Say boo. B.
B.
Now say booby.
Bim.
She said bim. Say boo.
Boo.
B.
B.
Say boo.
Boo.
B. Say booby.
Bingo.
Bingo. All right, one more time. Say boo.
No.
Yeah, she know I'm trying to get her now. Go sit down, man. Over here in grown folk business. Yeah, that's my booby right there, man. I love her. But man, shit, Abdullah, man, I like Abdullah too. I just don't think he is hyped up. And y'all hyped the man up ever since Coach Kenny said Abdullah Mason better than Shakur. Y'all done hyped this man up ever since that. And y'all actually going for that shit, G. That's crazy. That's ludicrous. That's what Mike Tyson, that was his big word back in the days. He's always, that's ludicrous. No. Booby, that's wet. Go over there. It's wet. Take mommy on road. It's wet. Yeah, man, that's ludicrous, man. You know, Mike Tyson was a dog, man. Keyshawn Davis a dog, but not a dog like Mike. Tank Davis a dog, but not a dog like Mike. Nah, y'all talked all that shit y'all want about Mike. Mike got several losses, nigga. And we still love Mike to this day. Even when he threw the fucking fight with Jake Paul, nigga. Niggas don't throw fights no more. Man, somebody go talk to Lamont Roach and tell him not to throw this fight, man. Floyd got big plans for Tank, man. PBC got big plans for Tank. That nigga can't afford to lose, man. I take back my bet. I got Tank beating this nigga by a knockout or a decision. He gonna have to knock the man out. He gotta win just to save the bag. You gotta save the bag for Floyd and Al Heyman, man. They was supposed to get you a Netflix bag, and you was supposed to go out on the sunset and fight Floyd, man. Supposed to get you a bag in Saudi Arabia. And that's the only way you can duck Shakur Stevenson. Is you beat up Lamont Roach, let niggas make fun of you for fighting Jake Paul, and then the next fight you tell them you want to fight Floyd, and y'all get that turkey bag and ride off in the sunset, nigga. And, you know, take you a few years off, see how the boxing scene go, and come back like Sugar Ray Leonard or somebody. And get you a little cupcake-ass fight talking about I need to get back on my feet. And get you a fight and then challenge a big dog. It don't matter if you win or lose, because there's going to be a big-ass bag for it. You say Mason in the future for sure, no need to rush him. He get irresponsible on defense too much for me. But he young, so it makes sense. The more you up the competition, less KOs. For sure, that's why I was trying to tell them people, man. They trying to put him up there better than Shakur. What you want? You want to sit with me? Come on. She want to talk to y'all, man. Yeah, man, so you can't be acting like this brother is a motherfucking phenom yet, and he ain't fought nobody. And you seen what happened when he fought Johan. You know what I'm saying? When he fought Johan, he got dropped twice in the first round, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's not good. That's not great. In fact, that's bad. You understand me? That's bad. That's real bad, man. So we don't want bad. We don't like bad. We like good. Ain't that right, Booby? We like good girls. We don't like the bad girl. The bad girls ain't for keeps. The bad girl, we just hit them late night and get the hell up out of there. They bad. The good girls, man, they for keeps. They get the wheel. They get everything when the man die. And the bad girls be at the funeral acting a fool because they ain't get shit. Well, you know, sorry. That's how it go. You know, bad girls be the funnest. The more fun girls. You know, but the good girls be the smart girls and the loyal girls. The ones you can trust and depend on. You can't depend on a bad girl. She's bad. So, I don't know what to tell Brother Mason, because, you know, when you get hit and drop like that early on in your career and drop so easily, people gonna think you got either a glass jaw or what? They gonna think you got weeble wobble, weak legs, bro. So when you step your competition up, you gotta pray it don't happen again. And you was finna get in there with Schofield. I was gonna really give you props if you beat Schofield too, cause all that shit he was talking about doing you dirty and sparring. And you did say, once you get them 10 rounders out the way, we can see. And you got your 10 rounder out the way, and y'all tried to see. And the nigga didn't want to fight. So I think he pissed off Oscar switching lanes to Schofield. I think Schofield Sr. and Schofield Jr. pissed off Oscar because, nigga, it's no way in the world that Shakur Stevenson is supposed to be fighting Cepeda right now. You supposed to be fighting Cepeda right now. And now his boy, his partner, his countryman, his hermano, got to fight a killer. Ain't that right, Boogie? We don't like that. I would have rather seen Shakur versus Schofield than Shakur versus Cepeda. Why? Because I know that Schofield father needs a lesson. Get down. There you go. You getting big. You getting too big to pick up. You hear me? Take this over there. All right. Yeah, I'd rather see that. I want to see him get beat up for sure. You know, that would have been a great college education. You sound just like your mammy. Real disrespectful. Yeah. What you want to watch? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see her. Look, let me tell you something, man. You say, I'd rather see Cepeda for style and narrative. Yeah, I feel you on that, man. But, you know, they said the same thing about Schofield, bro. They said Schofield was going to get Shakur a run for his money, remember? They said Schofield had power. He was explosives. He'd be switching lanes, switch stances. You know, he was going to get Shakur, put that pressure, that unlimited pressure on Shakur. Everything what motherfucking Cepeda finna do. All facts, homie. We don't forget nothing on Rude Exposure, bro. These niggas are so much of a hater, they said a child damn near. Still a man, but damn near a child in this boxing shit, for real, was finna do all of that to a masterclass boxer. Because he has what? Power, so-called power, which I'm not really convinced of.
What's up?
You don't want to watch that? What you want? Yeah, I'm not convinced. When you licked your blood from your eye, you know, that was a big statement that everybody just latched on to. Oh, he's savage. I like that shit too. But nah, you say Floyd looked more like a threat physically, muscles. And you see what? Hold on, booby, you gonna have to wait. This little baby spoiled. You know I don't care about you crying. I'm finna put you on camera too. That's it. Yep, that's it. Yeah. I tell you what, we gonna watch this. How about that? Watch that, look. Now what you want? Yeah, man. Fuck that. You say we need the Mexicans to see that shit, Craig. Man, I ain't tripping about that. We been beating up on them for a minute though. Why we need them to see that? Shakur, that's all he been beating up on. Tank, that's all he been beating up on. Y'all ain't noticed that? You finna run out of suggestions. Hey, shut up. Cause you faking for the camera. Watch this. Hold up. I'll put you on camera. Come here. Come here. Keep crying. Now, what you want to watch? Come on. What you want to watch?
No.
No. You seen every last one of these shits. You seen all of them. What you want to watch? What you want to watch? Where the tears at? What you want to watch? Alright, what about that? Pig? What you want to watch? Right there. Why you stop crying?
This.
What?
No.
What? Which one?
This.
You want to watch that? Hey, I don't like Blippy. Blippy be having too many rainbows in his shit. Blippy be having too many rainbows for me. You know, them rainbows, man, I don't trust any cartoon or anything that got rainbows in it nowadays, man. I don't like that shit. But hey, man, you know, that's the world we live in. But yeah, man, I don't think Tevin Farmer gonna have too much trouble with Schofield, man. I believe that's a payback fight.
I don't want Pippi.
I think that's a payback fight. Oh, look, here go the rainbow shit right here. Hold on.
No, I don't want Pippi.
Me neither.
Oh, no.
I want to show everybody this fucking rainbow. Hold on, let me take this off the screen. See how they got that fucking rainbow in there, man? Yeah, I don't trust Blippy now, man. I don't like Blippy now. Blippy got me suspicious. What you want to watch? So much to learn about. It'll make you want to shout. She don't like me singing that song. Which one you want to watch? You've seen every last one of these shows, man. I swear, I hate these shows too. I do not like them. You don't even like Gracie no more. You gonna have to get your blocks. Nope. I'm gonna let you cry too. Put you back on camera too. You turn into a Tank fan. You a Tank fan. You a Tank fan. Tank fan, man. You a Stone Cold Tank fan. Which one you want to watch? Yeah, Blippi. My daughter is a Tank fan. I hate to say it. My daughter is a Stone Cold Tank fan. She like that Tank shit. But anyway, like I was saying, if I was rudely interrupted, that's real rude exposure right there. Hey, Booby, you rude exposure, nigga. But no, man, this guy gotta pay for that shit, man. I want to see him pay for this trolling he been doing for his son. He gotta pay for that shit. Where's this video at with this nigga talking that shit? This nigga funny as hell, man. He said his son signed a motherfucking 5-year, 5-contract deal, nigga. For $5 million a year. You can't beat that with a stick, with a baseball bat, man. You can't beat that with a baseball bat. Where that shit at, man? That nigga said that too. And he was dead serious. He was on his little cell phone, man. And that motherfucker said he got $5 million for 5 years, nigga, and full employment, nigga. I ain't mad at you. Get your little money, dog. You know what I'm saying? Always on my likes. I had to like that shit. Schofield did good for his boy, man. Fuck that. You ain't no pay-per-view attraction anyway, homie. You get you $1 million a fight, you locked in, bro. Who we gonna fight on pay-per-view to get some back-end money? Tank? They not gonna fight you, nigga. They couldn't get a fight with Shakur. He couldn't stay healthy for Shakur, so-called. You know what I'm saying? You know I don't believe that, but... You know what I'm saying? Go with what you say. So you got sick, huh? Yeah, all right. Man got sick and then was working out the next day, so okay, cool. Didn't look sick to me, didn't look tired, didn't look fatigued. He was slamming that medicine ball real powerful. So, I don't believe you. We don't believe you need more people. This nigga could have fought Abdullah Mason, and now he got to fight Tevin Farmer. And I got Tevin Farmer popping that shit, G. This nigga done took too many L's. Back to back. You gonna get caught. You gonna get caught. You like Blippi? I don't like Blippi. That's your boy? Yeah, all right. I'm gonna watch Blippi. I'm gonna watch him. He got that rainbow everywhere.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. We're gonna see. We're gonna see that. We're gonna see that Cepeda fight play out like everybody think it's gonna play out too. Even the Tank fans know how that fight gonna play out, bro. Guaranteed, man. Them niggas know exactly what time it is. Them niggas talking out of hate. Them niggas talking out of straight hate. Ain't that crazy? They thought the Autumn fight was gonna be hard for him, nigga. They like, Autumn, you know what I'm saying? He was in the Olympics. That's when they acknowledged the shit. They acknowledged people's accomplishment when they about to fight Shakur. They was talking all that shit on their boxing channels. Go watch TV. They was talking all that shit on their boxing channel. Talking about, Autumn, he won a medal in the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? He might get Shakur, you know what I'm saying? This, he might do this, and yeah, he ain't do nothing. Nigga ain't do nothing. Not a fuck thing. I can't really say he won a round. When the last round you seen that nigga lose, bro? I can tell you the last round. Hold up. I can tell you the last round Tank lost, nigga. Shit. The last round of that motherfucking Lamont Roach fight, nigga. That nigga lost a lot of rounds in that fight. Y'all talking about it was a close fight. That shit was not close, man. Y'all need to go back and watch that fight. Then I heard the angry white boy talking about the punches. He went back and watched the fight again, and the punches that Lamont Roach was landing weren't really clean. But I asked him specifically when I went on his show, and matter of fact, I clicked your live. I clicked your link, so-called, what they say I don't do. And I asked you specifically for me, not for nobody else, to make a Tank highlight package like everybody usually do whenever he fights. And no one has seemed to put one together, so I tried. And it was not what I thought it would be. So... I don't want them either. Come here. Come here. Pull your drawers up. Come here.
No.
All right. You pull them up. Yeah, so I don't like that shit, G. Dubois on the way back. Usyk. Revenge. We got to get that revenge. It was not a low blow. Everybody should know. Yeah, but I wanted him to clip Schofield, man. I knew he needed a good lesson, man, because I like Schofield. People I want to fight, and it's crazy. You think I want him to get beat up just because his daddy, but it was going to help Schofield if he got beat up by Shakur. You know that, right? You're going to learn so much in the ring in there with Shakur, because all that shit you thought was going to work in a fight, it ain't going to work. And you're going to have to get back in the lab and watch that film, bro. Then you got great film study to watch to perfect your craft. And you in there with a masterclass boxer. You see what I'm saying? So I don't want Cepeda to learn nothing. I don't want, not before Schofield. I wanted him to get that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? That's what I wanted.
Oh, y'all. I hope y'all having a good day. I figured I'd address the...
Hold on. You like that song, Booby? That's why she wanted to watch that again.
What's going on, y'all? I hope y'all having a good day. I figured I'd address the comments and the news that's out there, the bullcrap, about Kid and Mason fighting. Alright? Number one, yes, we want to fight Mason, and yes, we will fight Mason, according to Golden Boy and them. But Golden Boy had bigger plans. So yes, Mason offered us $1 million, or their team over there offered $1 million for us to fight. But Golden Boy offered us a 5-year deal for $5 million. Guaranteed 5 years employment, guaranteed we'll be fighting for a title soon. What would you pick? Alright, so we got the going on, what's going on.
But
y'all.
hold up.
I hope y'all having a good day.
My thing is, for 5 years, you only gonna fight 5 times? What he gonna do, homie? He gonna fight 5 times in 5 years, get $5 million for $1 million per fight? Or they gonna have your ass fighting, what, 2-3 times a year for $5 million. You're gonna piece your little check together. You ready to fine print on that shit, nigga, before they made you sign that? I mean, before you sign that? Well, that sounds like a fucking slave contract to me. You want to see it again, booby? That sounds like a slave contract if you ask me. You see this nigga face, man. Look at his face. That look like a man that got forced to sign a contract or something, man. You know, them cartels, man. I don't trust that shit, man. You got to think, man. You dealing with boxers that are loyal to their country and wear their flag over there. They used to wear that Mexican flag out there, represent for Viva la Mexico. You don't think he got all that money and ain't dealing with the cartel? What about Eddie Reynoso? You don't think they got ties like rappers got ties with drug boys, boxers. You know, look at Shakur. He over there with the mob ties. You know, it ain't just him. These guys street niggas. You think the Mexicans ain't street niggas either? Different type of street niggas. That's a different type. We don't know them types. We can't identify them. They can dress in a suit and a tie and still be affiliated. You see niggas dressed in suit and ties, you don't really think they affiliated with nothing street. Only professionals that wear uniforms that are still affiliated with the street are the police. Them niggas grow up GD, Vice Lord, and go through school, gang banging, go to, you know what I'm saying, don't drop out, get a job as a police officer, still gang banging, especially in Memphis and Chicago. I don't know about your city. Even in Jacksonville, Florida, Officer Sinclair was around that bitch pulling you over, taking your dope, letting you go, or locking you up, keeping some for evidence, and passing it out to the niggas out east to sell for them. You know, so don't tell me nothing about that. This nigga might have got pressed. That's what I think.
Shit.
You start cursing, I'm gonna end this live and call your mama.
Shit.
Oh, well, we gotta end the live, y'all.
Shit.
You hear her? I gotta call her mama. Every time she start cussing, I gotta call her mama and blame her. Cause that's,
shit.
Say it again for the camera. Alright, so I'm gonna try to go back live later when she get off. I'm gonna be by myself. I had to talk about this Keyshawn fight though. I think he gonna get popped. I really do. That's if he take this fight for granted. I don't think he really think Edwin is like that. He got beat with one hand, man. You know, like I said last night, stop looking at Shakur for offense and start looking at him for defense, and then you'll appreciate him better. You'll appreciate him better, but I'm out this bitch, man. Y'all be easy, stay dangerous, man. Stay safe. Peace. I'm call this girl mama, man.